Good morning, everybody. Scottish Quiltshow. I'm just going to have a little run round before we open. So, Sea Parrot stand is where I've started for some reason. It's just because that's where I was. None of the stands are sort of open as yet because we are quite early. There's Kaleidoscope. And Andy's over there. I'm going to come on down here. I'm going to take you around the quilts. I thought I'll do the modern quilts first. So the Guild's modern quilt department, as it were. There's Joe. There's Andy. Say good morning. Good morning as he pops out just like that with a grin. Ta-da! Right, so this is the challenge for the moderns, for the Quilters Guild. I'm just going to walk you around. I have to say there's hundreds, so I'm not even going to try names and things. Let's just enjoy the quilt. Oh, look, there's Angela doing a ta-da as well, out of a corner.
This is my fish.
That's your fish?
My fish.
This is Angela's fish. That's a very jolly fish. It's very pretty. Right, I'm going to come around this side and then just slowly walk round them, that you can have a little look at the modern part of the guild. So those of you that are in the Quilters Guild, you'll see sometimes different groups that you can join within the quilt guild. So these are the ladies that have joined the modern. I have to say I'm a member of the modern. Not that I've ever managed to do anything for the challenge or anything yet in time, but I do enjoy watching what everybody else is doing, it has to be said. So we've got a couple of people watching. It's telling me Francis and Sue. Good morning, ladies. There's probably more of you. Facebook sometimes tells me who's here. Da, da, da. I do like these. I like a bit of modern. That's nice. Oh, there's an eyeball one going on. Oh my God. They're all tiny, tiny little bits put in. Oh, loads of work. Cheese is good. Through the season. There we are. Elephants. Do you know what? I think my lens on my camera is possibly a bit dirty. I think it's starring, I'm not sure. I like this little one at the bottom as well, Helen's. That's nice. And that's quite jolly up the top. The middle of that one's padded. That looks like something I did at the bottom. What happened to that? Where did the last quarter go? Yeah. Limey one. That's nice. That's see. They don't have to be difficult. And the fabrics can say it all with these. They're just fabulous. Injuns. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Claire, yes, they're fabulous, aren't they? Oh, Brixton in Devon. Brixton, Francis, it's horrible. And do you know what? It was frozen this morning. For the first time this winter, I actually had to defrost the van. We've actually been quite mild in Cornwall. We've just been so wet. I don't know if I went round these ones or not when I first came round, but I'm showing them again. There we go. Right. Now, quilting competition. I was going to have a little look at this because I thought we might like this. So if I start over this end and walk along. Morning, Kim. Thank you. Lovely Abby. Thank you, darling. We like to see the quilts. They are lovely. Right, there we go. I'm not doing names and stuff. I'm sorry, folks. I would be here forever. Let's just appreciate the wonders of. I like that one. That's all scrappy looking. I like that. Love a scrappy quilt. I have no idea who that is. Let's walk around the corner and hopefully not hear them anymore. Best in show. Oh, that is a bit jolly. I like that. Look at that. Yes, very nice. I agree, that one. I haven't looked at it all yet, but I love it. How have we done that? Look, they've turned and stuff on top of as well. That's lovely. So they're just sort of lifting. And that's been appliqued on the top. Who is this? Night Garden. From the Modern Quilts. I love luminous fabrics. Wanted to showcase them against the dark background for maximum effect. Piece quilt of my own design, then appliqued bright leaves with contrasting edging and traponto. I love a bit of traponto. Free motion quilted leaf designs in the background, and then overlaid an ivy design by hand. Lovely, Jacqueline Armour. Fabulous, madam. Love it. Right, I'm going to go this way. Oh, pigs in blankets. Do you know what? I'm going to stand here and take the cover off my phone and see, does that improve the quality of the picture? Excuse me, folks. Got fingers and everything. But seems to me we're not getting a very clear picture. Just stick that in my pocket. I don't know if that's any better, but we'll try it. Yeah, I think that's a bit clearer, isn't it? Morning from a very... Yeah, read that one. Is there anything else I've not... Have I missed anyone? Rosemary, morning. Judith, ooh, lovely, yeah. Morning, Alison. Hope it's all right over there. Hope everybody's well. There we go. Right, I'm going to go straight round. And then they've got like tunnely bits. That actually looks better through my phone. You can see the colour better than actually in live, because the dark is really very dark when you're looking at it here. You can see more detail via the phone. Like that. I like all of them. It's clearer now, Abby. You're showing some lovely... Yes, we are indeed. Thank you for that, Pauline. I thought it was probably the cover on my phone wasn't very clear. I apologise for that. That's nice. Oh, they're all nice. You know, I love them all. You know I do. It keeps telling me Rosemary's watching. Hello, Rosemary. It's saying about 6 times on my phone. Just in case I've missed you, I suppose. There we go. Oh, look, there's our trees. Ah, Cornish trees. Oh, they're Cornish, though. Well, Devonish. No, it's Drover's Clump. It's a different one, but it looks like our ones in Cornwall when we're coming home. Morning, Stella. That's very lovely. There's the Angela playing with her phone down here. She's waving at us. That's nice. That's different. How have they done that? Okay, so that's stitched. All those little bits are then stitched. That's cool. I like that one. That's nice. Lovely. So much work in some of these. That's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. Yeah, that's fair enough. Pretty. There we go. I'm going to turn it this way because there's a lady wanting to come by and I don't know that she wants to be on camera. Oh, there's a good one over on this side. I'll show you in a minute. Be kind. I like that a lot. I ought to have one that says dinosaur that says be lovely. We like that. Yes, lots of talented people, Francis. Lots. Oh, black cat. There we go. On tweed. How cool's that? That's cool. I like that. Black cat Tom. That's nice. Hexagons and lots of part hexes done. We like those. That's quite striking colours. Oh, it's a shame this is a bit wibbly, but maybe it was meant to be wibbly. Love it. Sometimes, for no apparent reason, when we're quilting it, they all start going wibbly, don't they? That's nice. Right, I have no idea how this is going to work now, because they've got them all ins and outs. That's quite something, isn't it? Gosh, there's a load of work in that. Clydebank, so this is a very Scottish. I wonder if this is like a group quilt. Which one does it belong to? Not sure. Fishes. Again, loads of work in that. Come around this side. That's lovely. God, look at all that stipple stuff. Oh, there's loads of. That's a shame it's got the light over it, but then is it because it's bats and all sort of, yeah. What else have we got there? Sonia's now watching Morning Sonia. This is the one that I saw as I came past. That's different, isn't it? I love a Dresden plate, though. See, I'm a sucker for a Dresden plate. That's cool. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Owls. With little cross stitches in for the stars. That's nice. They've got these in sort of like dead-end galleries. So actually, if there were lots of people in here, I don't know that I would want to be in here, because you wouldn't be able to see things properly. So I've now got my back to the quilt this side, looking at that side. There's not a lot of space, but you get more quilts up. So I suppose it's a case of which do we, which don't we. These are lovely. Yeah, they are wonderful, Sonia, aren't they? We love it. Oh, Helen's joined us as well now. Morning. He's quite good. A bit closer. You can see there's loads and loads of stitching going on there. I love his eyes. He looks almost manic, bless him. Hexies, they're nice. I like that. That's a bit different, isn't it? And each one is all stitched. They look like hand stitching. I mean, look at these. That's a lot of work. I think some might be machine, but a lot of them are hand stitched. That's lovely. Right, round to see how narrow they are, these little bays. They're very narrow. That's nice. I love the colourings in that. Quite striking. Hi Felicity. Hope you're all well. Good morning. For those of you coming in, I'm in Scotland. I'm in Glasgow at the quilt show here. Look, I like this. Look, well, they've got bobbins in between hanging it. It's lots of strips, and then they're all held together in channels of bobbins. That's cool. They're all done like old-fashioned photos. Do you remember the Instagram photos that come out? They're cool. And then with the shadow around them. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, like. Oh, you lost me for a sec. I apologise. I don't know what that was, but I seem to be back. I was just having a look up close to see how they've done them. I think it's applique. I don't think it's reverse applique. It might be. I'm not sure. There we go. There's loads of stuff going on there. I suppose it would help if I just read things. Does it say anything? Airplane windows. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they are. They do look like airplane windows, don't they? Window seats, this is called. Oh, so there's different techniques going on. That's why I'm not sure. Strawberry fields forever. I'm not sure about that. If you're watching, Tracy, never mind. Good morning, darling. There we are. That's lovely. Oh, I'm a sucker for flowery type ones. There we go, look. Instamatic photos, that's the one, thank you. See? You knew what I meant, really. Even if I don't know what I'm talking about. That's cool. Right, let's try go. We've seen those ones. We'll go around this side and see what we got. That's quite striking primary colour, isn't it? Da, da, da. There we go. I think that's a bridge not doing what it should do. If that's that one then. Right, so I think it's this one. Pure Dead Brilliant, made from scraps using a variety of techniques including... Yeah, so I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming it's like a bridge or something. Or it could be a bedstead. This looks like a group quilt as well. That's quite sweet. Look at all these little ones. Let's come in a bit closer. Some very clever ladies up here and gents. I always say gents because we've got more and more gents these days, which is lovely. That's cute. Orcas, I like an orca. Beachy huts. That's cool, and at the top you've got the port or the fishing village or whatever. East Lothian coastline, that's called. Yeah, I like that. This is good. There's a lot of work in there. Yeah, very lovely. Right, so I now need to try and find where we've not been. So I'm going to go back round out the outside and see what's going on out there. Where are we? There we go. We've got lots of other stuff going on, so I might have a go tomorrow. Right, what's out here? Well, we've got another lovely. You're welcome, Nora. Thank you for watching. There we go. That's nice. Like a sampler. Lots of work in there. Julia, if you're watching, look. Chicken. That's lovely. Yeah, it is amazing here. I don't quite know. I don't think I've been round here. No, we'll look at these ones. It's like they've got a big square and they've put tunnels in it. Yeah, like a maze, in and out and back and forth. There we go. Oh, nice. I like these. New York Watsits. Very nice. Look at the detail in that one. I should imagine that's a Watsit piece. Very lovely. Right, we've been in there, see, we've been in and out and around. We've done everything we were told to do in the tunnely bit. And we'll walk around the block. It's louder out here. People are starting to come in and opening up and tidying up their stands ready for today. If you're coming in today, do come and say hello. Please introduce yourself. I met lots of you lovely ladies yesterday that I'd not met before, but have known on my Facebook page, if that makes sense. This is lovely. Very nice. Look, we've got all that stitching in there. Very pretty. My Japanese was wabi sabi. I think that was. I'm not good at foreign things. That's lovely. Oh, someone's having a giggle somewhere. Right, we've not done these. Or have we? No, we've done these ones. So there must be one side we've not looked at yet. Kaleidoscopes up the other end. Yeah, they're here. Or was that a kaleidoscope quilt you meant? Sorry. There we go. Lovely. Right, so that's one block. And then we seem to have more over here, but I don't know what this is all about. Let's have a look, shall we? That's different, isn't it? A lot of work in it. Journey. Oh, this is Joe Avery. Journey to the centre of a quilter. That's cool. This all reminds me of I'm on holiday. Give me some cocktails in the sunshine. It's all bright and lovely. I'm sure she won't mind me just doing a very, very quick. She's not here, and I wouldn't normally do such a thing without permission. So you're only going to get a quick look at that. There's our Joe wandering around. Don't like to be doing things we're not supposed to be doing. Right. Edinburgh Modern Quilt Guild. I'm sure they won't mind. Lots of stuff going on here. There we are. Ooh, why are political messages not subject to advertising standards? Because the politicians want to keep lying to us. Oh dear. I'm probably right, unfortunately. That's nice, I like that one. I'm sure there's an absolute amazing story behind every single one of these, but I'm not going to get time to talk you through them. I like this. Look, it's a lead. It's a dog lead doing its thing. That's clever. I like that. Keep your dog on a lead. I like that. Right. Okay. There we are. Do you know what? I'm going to save the rest of these for tomorrow now. I think I've bored you enough probably today, whittering in your ear roll. If you're coming, as I say, do come and say hello. It'd be lovely to meet some of you. I've not met before, but I just see your names all over my Facebook and stuff. If you're not anywhere near and you're not coming in, have a lovely day. Go do some stitching. Makes you feel better. It's good therapy. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Be lovely.